everybody, it's Tasha, Central Cali Realtor, and it's been a minute since I've done a video, and here's the reason why. Redfin's keeping me very busy, so I just went live the last day of my second week, and since then it has not slowed down. So far I've had 2 listings that are getting ready to go live next week, so I'm getting those ready. Those are clients or customers that I brought over to Redfin that were not ready to list when I was with my traditional brokerage. So I brought them over, and I've actually just left a tour that I was doing for a customer. So I get paid to do those, and I also get reimbursed mileage. So I just completed that. I'm actually on my way back home right now. So far so good. I mean, the fact that I'm busy, this is awesome. The fact that I get paid to do tours is even better, because I didn't, in a traditional brokerage, you don't get paid for that. And I think the biggest pro with Redfin is just that, you know, I get paid for tours, I get paid for mileage. They are giving me my customers. I don't have to prospect, which is so awesome. I love that part of it. Probably one of my biggest cons is I've been working with buyers, which is fine. I know I'm a buyer's agent, so don't get it messed up. You know, of course I'm going to work with buyers, but the buyers that I've been working with, I mean, they're great buyers, and we're looking in higher price points. I'm looking at no less than, you know, $500,000 homes. However, my biggest gripe would be, and this is probably across the board with Redfin that my biggest gripe is, and it's my biggest change that I have to kind of change my mindset when I'm working with Redfin buyers, is that a lot of them are not pre-approved. And when you're with a traditional brokerage, you're not going to waste your time working with somebody that hasn't even talked to a lender. But the buyers that I'm working with, we're kind of doing it, and I say it's ass backwards. Like, I understand that, you know, we as a Redfin agent, we have to earn their business first, allow them to trust us, and take them out to go see properties. Of course, make sure that they're not tire kickers and that they're not completely wasting our time. But also, you know, I've had 3 great tours with buyers, and they love the house and they can't buy it because they don't have a pre-approval, or they've been working with the lender and their pre-approval isn't completed. Whatever the case may be, like, why are we looking at houses if you're not pre-approved? In this market, like, things are going so quickly. The house that I just showed, it's a $600,000 house, brand new development. I think the house was just built like a couple years ago. They're actually still building in the area that I just showed the property, and my buyer loves it. He absolutely loves it. So when I asked him, like, okay, so you and your wife are thinking about putting in an offer. He wants to, of course, show his wife. But I'm like, okay, so who's your preferred lender? And he's like, oh, well, I wanted to find the house first, and then I wanted to go ahead and find a lender after that. It took everything in my being not to laugh at that statement. Like, we're doing this so backwards. And so I'm like, well, you know, offers are due on this property next Tuesday. So if you want this property, we're going to have to get a pre-approval. It takes about 24 to 48 hours to get a pre-approval, and that's if you have all the documentation in. Because I should have known something was up during the tour. He was asking me what today's rates are. Dude, I'm not a lender. I don't know. I know they're in the 4s, but shoot, I don't have any idea. I'm like, it depends on the type of loan that you have. It depends on your credit score. Dude, I have no idea. I didn't say it like that, you know. I'm just like, you know, I know it's in the low 4s starting off, but it really depends on the type of loan you have. That's what I said. But I mean, that's probably my only gripe with the buyers that I'm working with, because that's not a question that we ask to pre-screen clients. We don't pre-screen clients. You know, they want to see a property. We go meet them at the property, and then that's when we find this information out. So, you know, whatever. I got paid for the tour. If he ends up not being able to buy that particular house, you know, something else should come up on the market. Hopefully that he'll be able to purchase once he has that pre-approval. I mean, it's sometimes like it feels like the buyer just has to feel the pain of losing out on their dream home before they get it in their head, that, you know, you can't do it backwards. Like, you need the pre-approval first. You need to show the seller that you can afford their house. I love it when I've been seeing this lately. Sorry, it's hot in California today, even though it rained this morning. But I've been seeing listing agents actually put in the showing instructions that the buyer must submit documentation with their proof of funds and pre-approval letter prior to seeing the property. Oh, I love that, because then I have to have the conversation with them if they want to see the house. I even had one tour that actually got canceled because the listing agent said that you had to submit an offer subject to viewing. And in order to submit an offer, you must have a pre-approval. Well, I asked the client, well, if you're in a position to submit an offer subject to viewing, we can go see this property. I just need to see your pre-approval, and let's talk. Let's get on the phone, and let me prepare this offer subject to viewing. Crickets. So whatever, you know, and that just lets me know if they're a serious buyer or not. You know, I guess sometimes they can be a serious buyer. They just don't know how to buy a house in this market. I understand that, but it's just frustrating. So, but other than that, it's actually been going pretty well. I'm actually very busy, like I said. That's why I haven't been doing videos. I haven't even done a video about the training, which I'm still in, by the way. And the training is kicking my butt right now because I've been so busy with customers and my listings that are going up that I haven't had a chance to even touch the training. We have lots of meetings. I do appreciate Redfin for the meetings that we do have, because it's actually like their top agents sharing their secrets to success. And it's nobody's like going in there like, oh, I sold 50 homes last year and I made $250,000. It's nothing like that where people are like bragging, you know. They're actually sharing their secrets. And in a traditional brokerage, you didn't do that. Like, I never knew what the top agents were doing to get business. They wouldn't share that with you. And we share it openly. We're all helping each other. It's awesome. It's like a family. Like, we're all helping each other to be successful. But we're all out to help each other. You know, nobody's out there to like try to take all the business or anything like that. So I really appreciate that about Redfin. So I have no gripes about that. Alrighty then, well, I want to wrap up this video because once I get back to my office, I am going to be busy again. Alrighty then, I will talk to you all later. Let me know, please like, subscribe. Let me know if there's any other videos that you'd like me to make. I want to do one about the training. I want to do one about the interview. The interviews like become like kind of a distant memory for me because it was, you know, everything moved so quickly for me from that interview process. So, but I'm like in the thick of it right now. So I don't know. I might go back. I did write a lot of notes down and everything when I was doing my interview. So I'll be able to do a video on that. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to do that because I'm so busy, which is awesome. I love being busy. You always want to be busy in this real estate business, okay? Alrighty then. I'm going to wrap up this video because I'm almost to my office. But please like, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to you guys later. See you later. Bye.